And on our first debate tonight, I'm just introducing the panel before we go into the news report and start the debate. Representing the Aam Aadmi Party tonight is its senior leader Ashutosh. Representing the BJP is Dr. Sambit Patra, spokesperson. Amrita Dhawan, General Secretary of the NSUI, former President of the Delhi University Students' Union, a young leader of the Congress Party. Amrita represents the Congress perspective. Now, Mr. Raja Gopal, senior journalist, I think leans towards the BJP on this one. And Aarti Jairath, senior journalist, I'm not sure if she leans either way, so I'm not going to judge. But one way of settling this debate is for the BJP to simply say, we made an attempt. We tried to buy out. We were caught red-handed. The sting makes us look very bad. We deeply apologize for this attempt to buy out any MLAs from the Aam Aadmi Party, and then perhaps the Aam Aadmi Party will say we move on and a lesson will be learned, Sambit Patra, that horse trading fundamentally, conceptually, even theoretically is a very bad idea. It must be really stinging for you tonight, Sambit. You must be stinging at the fact that your BJP top leader has been caught red-handed like this.
Arnav, we have made our stand extremely clear. Our central leadership as well as the state leadership has quite categorically stated that we would not form a government if we had to go for horse trading. We do not believe
don't give me... No. I want to talk about the sting operation.
Whatever we would do
I want to talk about the sting operation. I want to talk about the sting operation.
No, we have questioned the sting operation. We have demanded a check on its authenticity. We have asked a show cause notice to the person who is visible in the sting operation. At least we have gone ahead with some kind of inquiry.
Show cause notice?
We have...
Yes. What does a show cause notice
mean? A show cause notice means we have to inquire
by the way, it's an open debate. What does a show cause notice mean? What does a show cause notice mean? A show cause notice means absolutely nothing.
The previous
a show cause notice
of Aam Aadmi Party, where the Aam Aadmi Party have not even issued notices to their representatives with Kumar Vishwas and Sazia Ilmi.
No, 1 second. Sambit, I request you tonight, try and win this debate. Try and win this debate with the logic of your argument.
No, I'm not here to win debates.
Not by the volume of your voice. Win the debate by the logic of your argument, not the volume of your voice tonight. So, Ashutosh, the sting itself is being questioned right at the start by the BJP. How are you sure it's so true? You didn't do it. Okay, well, Amrita, I see your hand go up, but let the Aam Aadmi Party respond first. Clearly, the BJP is in a bad spot tonight. Yes, Ashutosh.
See, if BJP is questioning the veracity of the tape, I have nothing to offer because BJP is a habitual offender. The top leader, the Bangaru Lakshman, was caught on camera, and you know what happened. Delhi Singh Jude was caught on camera, even you know.
So, Ashutosh, you talk about this video, not the previous video. You talk about this video, Ashutosh.
That was denied also.
Ashutosh, you talk about this video. Don't go circles. You talk about this video. You are threatening Lieutenant Governor through this video. You wanted to settle scores with Lieutenant Governor. Because he was in a mood to invite BJP. That is why we are preempting that.
You are drawing those
videos are pasted.
No, Mr. Rajagopalan, why are you providing covering fire to Sambit? Why are you providing covering fire to Sambit? Sambit himself.
Don't worry, Aarti Jairath will provide covering fire to Ashutosh.
You don't go to Bangar Lakshman. Bangar Lakshman is dead. He is gone.
Arnab.
Let Ashutosh reply, Mr. Rajagopalan.
Take it as a humor, Aarti. You are a friend. Take it with humor, Aarti. You are a friend. Don't worry.
If one gets I can't help it. This is the new culture which has taken over BJP.
Can I just let
Ashutosh? Like Sambit Patra, other are shouting from the top of their voice. Just to
you also went to Ashutosh, you also went to BJP office and shouted at the BJP. You protested. At that time, where were you?
He threw stones.
You threw stones at BJP office.
He's expert in that.
Arnab, I'm keeping quiet. If these guys are not stopping, then I'm keeping quiet. Let them speak for 1 hour. I will not speak.
You don't have answer. You don't have answer.
To shout me down, I will not be count down.
You don't have answer.
Let me ask one question.
You talk about this video. Don't go to other videos.
I just want to know one thing.
No, I want Ashutosh to complete his point. And Mr. Rajagopalan, I request you. No, 1 second. Mr. Rajagopalan, it's Sambit Patra. No, Aarti, 1 minute. Aarti, just a minute.
You have to stop them.
If the
Calm down,
video
gentlemen.
is
No, calm down,
fabricated,
gentlemen. No,
why has
Aarti,
the
1 minute.
BJP
Aarti, I want to set the rules for the debate first.
To its vice president.
Aarti, I want to set the rules for the debate.
I have no problem.
I don't think it is fair.
To ask to speak,
Please,
No.
please.
Speaking, please let me speak.
No, one second. Ashutosh, I just want to set something on top tonight. First, I want to say to Mr. Rajagopalan and Mr. Sambit Patra, if both of you are going to get together to ensure that Ashutosh doesn't speak, or to ensure tomorrow Amrita doesn't speak, or because both of you are sitting in close physical proximity in the Delhi studios and other guests are in different locations,
why should we be doing
I
that?
request you, Ashutosh heard you, hear him, then we'll have an open debate. And my question tonight is to Ashutosh again, and Aarti, I'll come to you. Ashutosh, how do you know the veracity of this sting? How do you know? I didn't see this conviction in you when there was a sting operation on Shazia Ilmi, when there were any sting operations on Aam Aadmi Party leaders. The same conviction that you have today, Ashutosh. Please respond. Please respond. Amrita, I'll come to you after that.
Because there is a 141-minute tape, and other than 41-minute tape, there is another tape available which was shot in the month of August. And then, just after this sting operation was over, there are more than 30 telephonic conversations between our MLA and Vivek Yadav and their man, who were insisting that the money will be delivered at a place wherever you want. And the most sinister condition was that the minute the money will be delivered to you,
Ashutosh,
you have
no, let him complete.
MLA to me.
No,
let him complete
point
now.
that I can derive from.
No, let him complete something.
To ask this question to my friend Ashutosh. Can I ask something very important over here or not?
I'm saying
only let the
I am stopping this debate if this is the way you'll continue. No, Sambit, I'm stopping. No, I'm 1 second.
Ask a question to
1 second, Sambit, let me tell you one thing. This is terrible.
Why did not they collect the money
this is terrible.
and bring the money to the table? That would have been more authentic.
This is how the fascism is coming in this country.
This is terrible.
No. You should have accepted the money, 5 crore rupees or whatever it is. You should have laid down on the table. You should have shot that, and then the country would have seen it. That 5 crore rupees lying on the table. Why did you fall short from doing
Sambit,
that?
I'm asking you a second time, and hear me now, please. I don't want to raise my voice tonight on top of the start of the news.
This is not fair. If
I am telling you, Sambit Patra, don't do verbal heckling.
If these fascists
This is verbal
let me
heckling.
speak.
I am quiet, but
This
I'm
is
listening to
verbal
all kind of
heckling,
shouts
and I
from all
request
sides.
you, this does not
this is
fall
not
with the
fair.
terms of the debate.
The whole world is watching. The whole world is watching how the BJP guys in the house are not letting me speak. The whole world is watching this.
I am smiling. Who is not letting you speak, Ashutosh? Continue, please.
No, you guys are behaving like a fascist. You listen to me, then you answer your question. I don't interrupt you.
The fascists shout. I am not shouting, Ashutosh.
Don't get so pampered and don't get so arrogant.
No one is
that today you
pampered.
got
No one
the
is
government, so
arrogant.
you can do whatever you feel like.
I'm silent.
That's not
I was
fair.
just
I'm asking
Ashutosh,
if Arnab
remember one
Goswami is
thing.
asking the veracity
It is
of the
a false-
tape.
You know, it's a very, Mr. Patra, what we are seeing tonight, I object to this. I sincerely object to this.
I was asking you
No,
a
Mr.
simple
Patra,
question.
Mr.
You should have
Patra, may I?
collected the
No,
money
Mr. Patra,
and you
you
should
are
have
now a
laid it on the
national
table.
spokesperson of your
You should have
party.
seen the whole world seeing it.
Mr. Patra, you are now the national
quiet.
spokesperson
Yes,
of
I'm
your
quiet.
party.
Oh, I was
And I
not
must tell
stopping
you.
him.
Okay, you can.
quiet.
Okay, so I'll tell you what.
Patra, you should understand that by being loud, by shouting,
I can
you are
shout-
not going to
I
get
can
the
shout
clean check.
louder than these
You
two
have to
guys
answer
put
these
together.
questions.
I
You
am
have to
quiet,
answer
Baba.
these
You
questions.
continue, but you are shouting
You
on
need to
useless
tell
issues.
that
Please
why you're doing
continue.
the horse trading when you don't have the numbers.
Congress better
You
keep
talk
quiet
about
on all these
ethics,
issues.
be it
Congress should not
BJP,
speak
be
on
it Aam Aadmi
transparency.
Party.
Congress
You all
should not
talk
speak
about
on all
ethics,
these
but you
issues.
don't
Congress is the
practice
one
them.
which destroyed this
Where
country,
are your ethics
Amrita.
now?
After all
Why
these years
you
of
are in
destroying and
hunger to have
devastating
a
the
power?
country, you should not
Why
speak
both
and
Aam Aadmi
lecture us
Party
on
and
corruption.
BJP?
No, this
We
is-
have issued a notice.
people of
We are
Delhi
waiting for a
right.
reply.
All
Mr.
three of
Sambit
them.
Patra.
As a citizen
When you
of
don't
Delhi,
have
as a
number,
resident of Delhi,
how
I
can you propose
protest.
to claim to
All
some
three
government?
parties are taking us for a ride. They're cheating the people of Delhi of a rightfully, democratically elected government.
So what do
Why
the people of Delhi want?
Delhi have to take all this nonsense. I think they want a government.
People of Delhi want elections,
And I
not
think,
people
and
of
if
Delhi are
you
looking
look at all
forward
the
to
polls
elections.
that have been
They
done,
don't want to sit
independent
this
polls
drama
over the
anymore.
weekend, all of them are saying that the people of Delhi want another election so that they can express their choice. whether it's the BJP, Aam Aadmi Party or Congress, whatever. But at least let the people of Delhi express themselves.
Yes, Aarti, but I will get to the bottom
What
of
is
this.
all this
No, one
nonsense?
second.
Madam,
One second. At this
madam,
stage. No, please.
How can you blame? I don't understand. I don't
No,
understand.
I just want to know, Arnab, if it's this fabricated video, why has the BJP issued a show cause?
Amrita, don't be so innocent. How come Congress comes in all this? Congress is the mother of all this. Congress is the one which has destroyed democracy of this country. Corruption, no over smart. What over smart? You are saying how one can bring Congress in all this. You are the one which is responsible for all the mess.
Sambit Patra, please stop, please.
No, why?
No, Sambit Patra, please stop.
No, why
No,
should I
Sambit
stop?
Patra,
You're
please
not
stop
asking
now.
others to stop.
No, Mr. Patra, please stop.
You should
Mr. Patra,
ask
please
others
stop
also
now.
to stop.
1 second. You please stop now. One second.
You should ask others also to stop.
Mr. Patra, you will please speak when you have spoken. Give me an opportunity, please.
An answer like this.
No, Amrita, please stop. I am going to, I am telling you today, I'm going to say something I don't usually say on the news. I'm going to seize the debate. If the debate continues like this, I request your party, your cooperation in helping us have a decent debate on the news. And Mr. Patra, let me please advise you, okay, that this business that when somebody starts speaking, you then immediately start saying something. No, Mr. Patra, now I'm requesting you, if you want to hear questions, if you want to answer questions, answer mine. Answer mine, Mr. Patra.
Right. You let me answer my questions. I will not interrupt at all.
I think I am taking a vote tonight. I am taking a vote tonight. I am taking a vote tonight on whether Sambit Patra of the BJP should let others speak. I'm going to open up the lines, and Mr. Patra, you can hear for yourself then. This is not correct.
No, you cannot have these manufactured lines open up and you cannot...
Well, Mr. Patra, I'll tell you the first question now, please.
You cannot do that.
Mr. Patra, be careful of what you say. Don't insult my viewers. We manufacture no lines.
But you
We open up the lines every evening on the Newshour. And Mr. Patra, if you're in the dock, it's not my responsibility. If a sting operation, if there is a sting operation which has revealed an alleged hand of people in your party, you need to answer, Mr. Patra. And I request you, Mr. Patra, please hear.
Arnab, this is fascism in this country.
Oh, here comes
the fascist has become so arrogant today. This is fascism. They will not let you speak. They will not let me speak.
Shameful. This is really shameful.
This is fascism.
Highly unethical. Highly unethical. You are not here
It's
to
shameful.
answer. Then why
I think it is. I think it is completely shameful.
That people like these should not get a chance to come on the television.
Why don't you sit back and say that you want elections?
And Mr. Patra, be careful of what you say. And please listen now. Be careful of what you say. When you know, Mr. Patra, please listen now.
Yes, ask. No, I'm listening.
So the question is this. This is a highly credible, extremely followed, and fairly respected channel that you are on.
Yes, we know that.
So please be careful on one thing. You cannot come on this channel and say we manufacture phone lines.
No, how can you say before
you will take that back.
On me? Now, how can you say before you open the phone lines that they are going to pounce on you?
I say I am fairly clear that people want to hear questions from you. People want to hear you answer questions,
just as you
Mr.
say they were going to
Patra.
pounce on me, similarly I would say
Now,
that.
Mr. Patra, you cannot accuse me, you cannot accuse my editorial team, you cannot accuse my viewers and expect to get away with it. And I will not let you get away with it, Mr. Patra. Let me be clear with you. I have had enough of politicians come on this channel and say whatever they want to. And my job is to ask questions. You want to answer questions, answer my questions. And I think, Mr. Patra, you would be running away from a serious debate, Newshour, tonight. We have a few more minutes.
I'm open for questions.
Then please take the questions, but just don't keep go jibber jabber the moment somebody answers.
Stop your brouhaha and I'll answer your question.
I am now, Mr. Patra, have questions here now. One question is, and let the others speak also. If the BJP had nothing to do with the video, logical question is, who is the high command, top command that are referred to in the video? Aarti, are these relevant questions?
Of course they are. And Arnab, you know, the high command used to be a phrase associated with the Congress. I think the Congressization of the BJP now is complete. Complete with its venal money politics and everything.
My second question is,
BJP equals Congress, Congress equals BJP.
Please don't bring which is not required. What are you up to? I don't understand. Why time and again you are bringing Congress party into this? The
High command is a Congress phrase,
and I don't
now
understand
it's
why
being used by the
Sambit,
BJP.
and I don't
Non-entities like
understand
to
one
bring
thing,
non-entities into
why
debates.
Sambit Patra can manage to smile on such a grave allegation put on his party.
It's only
He's showing
because
a
you cannot
smiling face.
smile. What's preventing you from
I
smiling,
mean, they are bribing.
Good people smile, even Aarti is smiling, but look at both Aam Aadmi Party and Congress. They are the ones who are sulking.
Smiling on a television.
Remember one thing.
Isn't
Truth,
this
smiles and falsehood and
My
lies
second
sulk.
question is-
So from the body language itself, the truth
My
is
second
evident.
question is this, and Mr. Rajagopal and Mr. Ashutosh can take that. My second question is this, that whom does this man Dagar speak to on the phone about the deal with the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs? He goes to the extent of calling the high command, so-called high command, this BJP leader, and confirms there are others in the Aam Aadmi Party who will be resigning as well. Who is he speaking to? A. B. If he is acting on his own, Mr. Rajagopalan, how is he planning to source 4 crore rupees? 4 crore rupees. That's a lot of money.
Mr. Arnab is Mr. Dagar an MLA? He is only an office bearer. He talks rubbish.
Isn't he the vice
He
president
talks
of the
rubbish.
BJP in
And
Delhi?
Aam Aadmi
He's the
Party trapped
representative
him.
of your party,
And Aam
Mr.
Aadmi
Patra.
Party as
represents
anarchist
BJP.
Mr.
And just
Ashutosh is
see
saying
the
when he brands
desperation
me
of
as
your
a
high
fascist,
command,
I
that
will
your
tell
high
him he's an
command is so
anarchist.
easily available
And he tells
on phone
that, you know, this
just
was
to
taped
be
for
on the
38
position of
hours.
having
That
this
means
power
they
to
have
tell
clipped
Just a
only.
minute.
Why should they not give all the 38 hours tape? 141 conversations. You put it.
So,
Then the truth will come out.
Okay.
Mr. Ashutosh,
So
you are my good friend. Don't say
Mr.
that I'm fascist.
Rajagopalan,
You are an anarchist.
Mr.
The Aam
Rajagopalan,
Aadmi Party, they proclaimed anarchy.
Mr. Rajagopalan, can I just ask you something? That you remember cash for votes? You remember cash for votes? 1 minute. You remember cash for votes? Mr. Rajagopalan, you remember
Amrita,
cash
you
for
need not
votes?
speak for the Aam Aadmi Party.
Is it
that alliance between Aam Aadmi Party and Congress is in cards?
1 second. Mr. Rajagopalan,
Why is Amrita doubling up as the Aam Aadmi
Mr.
Party
Sambit Patra,
spokesperson?
will you speak when I ask you the question? My question
You
is,
never ask a question, then allow answering time. Amrita was speaking all this while. You are not stopping Amrita also. You asked the question of BJP to Aarti Jairat and others, but you never asked me. So what am I supposed to
Because
do?
you are not answering to our question.
this is outstanding,
So
Mr.
you-
Patra.
To answer,
Mr. Patra,
Amrita, to answer also you need some time. You cannot answer by gesticulations.
This is amazing.
Sambit Patra, you've taken all the time
MC.
for this debate.
Mr. Patra, you may find.
You cannot answer by gesticulations.
Mr. Patra, piece of advice.
If you don't give me time, how am I supposed to answer, Amrita?
Sambit
That's why I was
Patra,
smiling.
you even
That
got
is Congress.
Ashutosh.
Can you not all speak at the same time, please?
You even managed to silence
Amrita and Aarti, please, I request you. You see, if the idea is, and I'm saying this once again, and Mr. Patra, I'm saying this to you, if you feel that what you're doing on Newshour tonight is not transparent to the viewers, you'd be fooling yourself. You know what viewers are seeing, Mr. Patra? They are seeing a BJP leader who is indulging in nothing but verbal
Was I
heckling.
interrupting?
Mr.
Amrita was
Patra,
interrupting.
you know,
You are
I did not
directing this
ask
to me.
you,
Why
Mr.
this
Patra, you
biasness?
are not letting anyone speak, and I think that's
I was quiet all
Mr.
this while,
Patra, I'm just
smiling
being
quietly
very
in a
polite
corner.
with you.
Everyone else was fighting.
Mr.
And you are
Patra, I
directing
am
the
being
ire
very
towards me.
polite with you.
Why this biasness, Arnab? Why this biasness towards me? I
Mr.
was silent, smiling in a corner, saying nothing. Amrita and Aarti were
Mr.
speaking
Patra, I don't
together.
know what you're
And
doing.
you are
I think
directing
you are
it towards
responsible
me.
for your
I
own
was quiet
behavior.
all this while. I did not utter a single word.
I am really disappointed, Mr. Patra.
You are
I am really disappointed
Very
tonight.
disappointed.
I am disappointed. Sure.
I did not interfere. Why are you
Okay,
pointing
so my
towards
next
me?
question is, 1 second, Amrita. Please, 1 second, please. You see, my question is, if this BJP leader is acting on his own, right? Assume he's acting on his own. And by the way, how can he offer any MLAs a ticket for the elections on behalf of the party or a post like a chairman? I mean, such assurances, Ashutosh, cannot come without some sanction. How can if you're saying he's nobody, how can he go ahead and just make offers of money and positions to the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs? I don't know how this is happening. Mr. Rajagopalan, you have an explanation for that? Because I don't think Ashutosh is getting the audio line.
Arnab, the entire exercise, what I foresee is to silence Mr. Lieutenant Governor because he is in the process of inviting BJP to form the government. There are two aspects to that. One, Supreme Court ruling and LG's action. This is all intertwined. They wanted to stop it. Aam Aadmi Party's political strategy is to stop this, and Aam Aadmi Party was instigated by Congress. That is why they are all doing. That is the general perception. Aam Aadmi Party cannot hold that MLAs together. That is why they are coming into this over. And Aam Aadmi Party is
how is the BJP going to form the government when the 5 MLAs short?
Who is telling the BJP is forming the government? Why are you all misquoting?
Where are the numbers?
Aarti, just a minute. Aarti, you know who is the beneficiary if this deal were to happen? Ashutosh, you wanted to respond, I think. 1 second. If the deal were to happen, who would be the beneficiary of all this? Would the Aam Aadmi Party be the beneficiary of it? I don't think so. And Sambit, I would much appreciate if for the next 2 minutes you let someone speak without butting in. Yes, please. 1 second. Ashutosh, please. Ashutosh.
See, Arnab, let me tell you at the outset, few months back, few weeks back, I had a great respect for Sambit Patra. But the way he is interrupting, I think this is not done. We are not enemies.
Not interrupting. Look, I have not even spoken a word and here starts the debate.
We belong to the different ideologies. But if you don't let anybody speak, I think that doesn't speak highly about the person concerned.
No, why this biasness against BJP?
Mr. Patra, will you not do this,
again,
will you not do this, Mr. Patra?
Mr. Sambit Patra, will you shut up?
Don't get personal over here.
Will you shut up, Mr. Sambit Patra?
No, I'm quite over here. I'm listening.
Will you shut up?
Don't get personal. Don't get personal. You start your
please
talk,
let me
don't
speak.
get personal over here. No, Mr.
Sambit Patra, you please better be shut up.
Over here. You start with your answer. Don't get personal.
No.
Please.
You're not letting me speak. This is not fascism. This is not fascism.
Mr. Patra, let him speak.
This is not fascism. This is fascism.
Let him speak. And by the way, Mr. Patra, I request you, on this program, Mr. Patra, I do not think anyone needs your permission to speak. I am requesting somebody to speak. You are repeatedly for the 10th or 15th time on the program, and let me moderate the program, Mr. Patra.
They have come with
Mr. Patra, please do not do this, because the more you do this...
They have come with a plan to disrupt your show. Why don't you understand this? This is fascism.
The more you do this, Mr. Patra, the more you'll reveal yourself. Don't do that, please. Don't do that, Mr. Patra. Now let Ashutosh complete. Yes, Ashutosh, please do.
Let me complete my answer, and again I'll respect Sambit. Please don't interrupt me. I don't interrupt him when he speaks. See, there are 2-3 things in this thing which is very, very relevant. You're talking about the high command. This is the story which we had shown today is just one part of the story. This sting operation was going on for the last 1.5 months. In the month of August, where Mr. Sher Singh Dagar, he talks about a senior leader of the BJP. He said nothing happens in this party without the permissions. And he promised that you will be taken to that gentleman, and that gentleman will meet you, and then next day all 3 of you or 4 of you will come together, will resign. And then they told us that the money will be delivered only when you hand over this gentleman, this MLA to us. I had been following politics for the last 23 years. I had never heard that the MLA, unless you pay money and then the MLAs will be handed. It's like extortion racket. It's like a mafia operating here. I'm saying if anybody who's questioning the veracity of the tape, please have a time-bound inquiry. Within 3 days, get the forensic test done. Within 15 days, get the police inquiry done. Let's have a court. And if these tapes are fake, then please hang Arvind Kejriwal and Ashutosh. And if these tapes are these tapes are proved right, then hang them also. I'm open to that. So please have a time-bound inquiry. You got a home ministry, you got a central ministry, lieutenant governor comes under you, Delhi government is under you. Please have an inquiry. Yeah. I'm saying that. Don't just.
You see, today the easy escape route is
have a rational thing.
Yeah, the easy escape route is.
You people are not interested because you know that these tapes are right.
You know
that more than 30 telephonic conversation was made after 7 o'clock yesterday till this morning. 7:30 a phone call came to us. 8 o'clock a phone call came to us, and when we flatly said we are not interested and then we discussed it inside that we don't want to jeopardize the life of our MLA, and that is why we didn't want the money to be delivered to us. Otherwise, this morning we would have 4 crores on the table, and the whole world would have seen that. But that means the cost would have been the life of our MLA, and that is why we didn't go ahead.
One second, Mr. Patra, before you respond, please, please 1 second. I think it is time for you now to take some questions. Okay. First,
No, I think
first,
I should
no,
first
Mr. No,
respond
Mr.
to
Patra,
what,
you will take my questions.
Ashutosh has
No,
said.
Mr. Patra, you will
Before I
take my
your
questions. You will take my
Because I
questions
cannot
or not?
take 100
Will you take
questions
my
and then answer
questions?
nothing.
Will you take my questions or will you behave
I have
badly?
got a question from
You take-
Ashutosh.
No,
I
you
should
take
first
my
answer
questions,
Ashutosh's
Mr.
question.
Patra. You have made your points, and I am
I have
now,
not made my
I am
point.
now
I've been
requesting you to
quietly
take my
silent all this
questions.
while.
Will you
I'll
take
take
my
your
questions?
question also,
Will you
but
take
I'm
my
supposed
questions
to
or will you
answer the
leave the
questions
program without
that
taking
Ashutosh
questions?
has-
Will you
No,
take my
Ashutosh
questions, Mr. Patra?
Arnav, for
Will
a
you take
second.
my questions, Mr. Patra?
I have taken every
Will you take? No, you haven't taken a
Ashutosh
single
has thrown
question,
a
Mr.
question to
Patra.
me. Let
And
me
I think
answer,
that unless
Ashutosh.
you want to run
People
away
of
from
this
the
country
program
are
without
watching
taking a
as to how
question,
you're not
I
allowing
think
me
you
to
should.
answer.
So I'm going to put Mr. Patra on air full frame right now, and I'm going to ask him,
You are
is
not
he going to take
allowing
any
you
questions?
You are not allowing Bharatiya
Are you going to
Janata
take
Party
any
to
questions,
answer.
Mr.
Why
Patra?
this biasness? My question
Are
is,
you going
why
to take
this
any
biasness?
questions, Mr. Patra?
Why have you allowed the Aam Aadmi Party to
Are
take
you
a
going
big
to-
shot?
I have asked
and why
him
are you not
questions
allowing
and-
the Bharatiya Janata Party to answer? What is the reason behind it?
Mr.
I
Patra, if
question
you
this.
suffer from a persecution complex, it's not my
No,
problem.
no,
Will you
it's
take
not
my
I'm suffering
questions?
from it. Ask the country's people.
Will you
They
take my
tell you.
questions, Mr. Patra?
It is as easy as that. You
Will you
provided
take my
a time
questions,
frame.
Mr.
I kept
Patra?
quiet. I kept quiet.
Will you
Now
take
it is
my
my turn
questions?
to answer.
Will you
now
take
you
my
are
questions?
deliberately not allowing
Will
me
you
to
take
answer.
my
What
questions?
should I?
This is one
I'll take
luxury
your
I don't
question,
allow
but
on my
your question
show.
will be for
And I
half
hope
an
you
hour,
listen, because
and
I
I'll be
really
left
think
with
this
10
is a bad
seconds to
habit you've
answer.
got,
I
Mr.
remember. I know
Patra,
that.
that you
Anyhow,
don't
go
want to
ahead.
listen. But I'm really requesting you, please do not make this any more exasperating. I am making this point clearly to you. Will you take my questions or will you not take my questions?
No, I'll sit
Simple.
quiet,
Okay,
don't
then
worry. If you
listen
want,
and
that's
take
what
my
will happen
questions
with me.
and don't protest too much, Mr. Patra. The
No,
first
no,
question
come,
is,
go ahead, go
Dagar,
ahead, go
who
ahead.
you say is a nobody in your party, the person accused of offering the money, 4 crore rupees out here, he's been in Delhi politics for 44 years. And crucially, he's part of the BJP as its Delhi vice president. Am I correct? Am I correct?
Is there permission to speak now? Can I
Has he been in politics for 44 years? And is he the Delhi vice president of the BJP? He's
No, is
formally
this
a
a
member of your
examination
party
going
and,
on? Yes and no, I have
holds
to
an
say.
important position. You agree with
Put
me?
your question, frame your question and let me answer. You cannot have a CSAT examination over here where I'm supposed to say yes, no, A, B. That cannot do. Please frame your question first. What question you have asked me as yet?
I think
Our
that's a
stand
very
is
silly
extremely
reply
clear,
of yours.
Arnav. We do not indulge in horse trading. Our stand is extremely clear.
Mr.
We will not do
Patra,
anything that is wrong for the
this person
constitution
who
of this
offered money a
country.
BJP
Is
vice
there any
president
question
of
in
the
that?
Delhi unit or
Is
not?
there any question in that?
Are you answering
Our
my
stand
question?
is extremely clear.
Aarti,
We have asked for an inquiry.
Aarti,
We have written a
Aarti, does
notice
that
to the
amount to a
concerned
reply to my
person.
question?
He should explain his
Aarti, one
stand.
second, please.
We are extremely
Sambit.
clear on it.
How
Now,
would you be
Sambit.
able to form government when you don't have
No,
numbers?
one second.
How do you claim to form government?
Amrita.
who is claiming Amrita? Get your facts right. Who is claiming to form
Sambit, you
government?
see how the tables turn when you have to answer
No,
questions.
No, who is claiming Amrita?
You know how the tables turn.
Aarti,
Aarti, my question is, can I just get Aarti on the screen, please? And Amrita, 1 minute. I think I asked a very simple
Prepare and
question.
come. This is not the way you should come to debates.
I think it's a very simple question that I asked to Sambit Patra. That is this gentleman one of the top leaders of the BJP in Delhi? Is he the Delhi vice president of the BJP? Is he therefore a formal member of the party with an important party position? And he did not answer my question. Aarti, why in your view is Mr. Patra refusing to answer any specific questions? on
Because
this
he has
thing?
no time to answer the question.
Aarti, what is the issue today?
No,
with Mr. Patra?
Sambit, I think there's a, as they say, दाल में कुछ काला है यहाँ.
नहीं.
I think that you suspect
आम
that
आदमी
there
पार्टी
is
का
some
दाल
truth
पूरा
in
काला
this.
है, आरती.
That's why you've served the gentleman with the show cause notice. Why have you given him a show cause
So
notice?
the second point is,
We have
Aarti,
served a show
cause
Aarti,
notice.
the
That
second
question
point in this
also.
is, the second point, and Mr. Patra, it will serve you well to listen.
Party should know as to what
It
he
will
feels
serve you
about
well
the
to
whole
listen,
issue.
Mr.
What
Patra.
transpired? How do we know?
Now I
That
tell
is
you,
the result
Mr.
as to why we have served him a notice.
By the way, Mr.
He
Patra,
doesn't
is it?
have any answers.
No, 1 second.
how do you
He
know
has
he doesn't
no
have an answer? Let
answers
him
to your
answer.
questions tonight, Arnab.
1 second. The second question to Mr. Patra is, and I'm so glad that finally he's relenting and listening to a few people. The primary charge against Sher Singh Dagar and the man himself hasn't questioned the authenticity of the video. He admits actually meeting these people at his residence on the stipulated day, saying it was their third meeting. So much as Mr. Patra does not want to acknowledge it, the authenticity of the tape is not in doubt.
But I have seen
and there was a clear attempt to buy the support of the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs. So there is talk of
whatever has been said in the video has not been said by him at number of points. So that is what brings to the question the authenticity of the video.
You see, this
so
is very
any video
serious.
should be examined
Mr.
before a
Patra,
case
what
is
happened?
registered
What
against
happened?
it.
No,
What is wrong in it?
Mr. Patra.
Arnab, please allow me to speak.
Yes, he also reveals, Dagar also reveals that along with Mohania, there were simultaneous attempts being made to get other Aam Aadmi Party MLAs on board. That's also on the tape. That the BJP has given an assurance to the concerned MLAs it will give him a ticket, and in the event he loses the election, he will be rewarded with a position. That's in the tape. There's an attempt to buy out the support of the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs. There's talk of a monetary transaction. The authenticity of the video, Mr. Patra, something that you question no longer needs verification, as Sher Singh Dagar, in his press conference, did not challenge its authenticity. That's the most fundamental way. He acknowledges meeting the Aam Aadmi Party MLA Dinesh Mohania at his residence.
You have got the whole thing wrong.
So these are the facts of this case. And maybe Ashutosh can come back into the debate at this point.
No, why Ashutosh should come back?
You realize, when we get into
and Ashutosh will come back. And then you will say, Sambit Patra, don't interfere.
Because the sting is by the Aam Aadmi Party on you.
No, you have asked me a question. Why the question now goes to Ashutosh? And then Ashutosh
what happened? Why are you afraid? You're
what
afraid
kind
of
debate you are having over here?
You're afraid of hearing a reply? As Ashutosh is laughing.
You keep quiet for 2 minutes, I'll give you a reply.
No, you can't
if you
get
cannot
away
keep
with
quiet,
this,
how can
Mr.
anyone
Patra.
reply?
You can't get away with this, Mr. Patra.
No one is getting away with it, Arnab. You have to be silent for a period.
Ashutosh wants to say something
answer.
back to you now, Mr. Patra. 1 second. Yes, Ashutosh.
Sambit, you have been talking non-stop from the beginning of the show.
No, Arnab, you all have been talking.
Let Sambit Patra speak. Let Sambit Patra speak. I'm keeping quiet.
What did I do?
Speak.
Like Ashutosh, I am also keeping quiet.
Yeah, you
like
keep...
Ashutosh, I am also keeping quiet.
You see, I have one question. Where was he planning to get the 4 crore rupees from? Where did the 4 crore rupees, where would it have come from, Mr. Rajagopalan? Tell me. Does money grow on trees in Lodi Garden in Delhi?
Money on trees, Amrita will say.
This is a political conspiracy.
That's the most lame duck reply you can give, Mr.
Going after one individual, and they know he is a holy cow, and they tape on him.
Now there's a political
Simple as that.
Now you're going to play victim. Now you're going to play victim. So my question is, Mr. Rajagopalan, when the cash for votes happened, you remember cash for votes?
You are right. You
remember cash for votes in 2008? You remember cash for votes?
You are absolutely right on that.
Yeah, so I know I'm usually right on these issues. So tell me, Mr. Patra, how while the BJP defended the need for a sting operation in the cash for votes controversy, why would you say the reverse logic in the Aam Aadmi Party sting operation? You question the role of the Central Congress leadership in the cash for votes controversy?
Where is the cash? They should have shown the cash like this. And secondly, where authenticity of videos are always tested, even in the cash for vote scam, the authenticity of the video was tested. We have issued a show cause notice to the concerned person. We are waiting for the reply. We are not on the defensive.
Oh, come on.
We are not on the defensive. We are truthful. We have made our stand extremely clear. No horse trading. No buying business. That is left to the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party.
I didn't say you're on the defensive.
Not at all.
I didn't say you're on the defensive, but my experience shows. My experience generally shows that those who are on the defensive keep saying we're not on the defensive. I never said you're on the defensive tonight. Last word to Ashutosh, and then we're closing this debate. Yes, Ashutosh.
Faulted one.
See, Arnab, there is no point in having a discussion on this topic when the party which is indulging is a habitual offender. The whole world knows what Bangaru Lakshman did. The whole world knows what Dilip Jude did. So if they are shamelessly, brazenly saying that they don't indulge into the horse trading, and the whole world knows.
Because
this arrogance which has taken back Congress where it stands down, and it is this arrogance which will take them into the
they are folding hands and apologizing. So this is the kind of behavior of Aam Aadmi Party. Accuse loudly and apologize quietly. They are today abusing loudly, but tomorrow they would be apologizing very quietly. Wait and watch. This is the way the Aam Aadmi Party functions.
BJP on one hand, Mr. Dagar says that Aam Aadmi
Amrita,
Party
you should best be quiet after looting the country for 10 years. The lecture is not good. You are a dear friend, sincere advice to me.
Saying that they are
Arnab, I want to ask again,
So
Why do the people of Delhi
just
have
let
to
me
be
know.
subject to this
You
spectacle?
said
You
that
both
Congress
have
is
two
approaching
sides of the
Aam Aadmi
same
Party.
coin.
Yes.
Aam Aadmi
Arnab,
Party is also
there should
approaching
be
Congress.
another
What is the
election.
difference?
I don't
You have to say that.
I don't know why the people of India must endure this.
Democratically
Went on record.
elected
television.
government.
Have an election.
Sandeep Dixit said that Congress
Today, you know,
Have an
Arnab,
election.
Party.
Why are they so scared?
Arnab, you know,
Why is the
today I'm
BJP
enjoying for a
running
simple
away
fact
from
because the Singh
Congress?
operation has hit BJP where it hurts the most.
One second.
No, they are
Ashutosh, there's one thing I don't understand. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you releasing stings in EMIs?
Yeah.
Are you releasing the sting in EMIs and installments? I mean, if you got a
Sorry?
sting operation, release it all.
Also, Arnab.
Release the entire sting tape. Why are you releasing it in
MLAs
parts?
are for sale. Aam Aadmi Party. That is why they want to cover it up.
No, no.
All Delhi media knew
Today,
about
you know,
If they are for sale, who's the buyer? If they are for sale, who's the buyer?
The way my friends are speaking on television, the way my friends are speaking on television, it shows that this sting operation has hurt the BJP where it hurts the most. Hit the BJP, it hurts the most.
We
And I'm
are
enjoying
not
today.
hurt.
I'm enjoying
My
today.
question to you, Ashutosh, is
That's why they're shouting like
why
anything,
your
you know.
MLAs
That's
are
why he
hopping
and his
from
friend
place to
Rajgopalan is
place?
shouting like
Is there
anything.
everything
It
all
has
right
really
within the
hit
house?
them.
Or
It
there
has
is a
really
big
hit
divide
them.
in your
It
house?
has shattered their
What
dream
we
of forming
gather,
a government in
Manish
Delhi
Sisodia
through the
wants
back
to be the
door.
chief
So I'm
minister.
enjoying. Let
Kumar
them speak.
Vishwas wants to be the chief minister.
Keep
Arvind
the floor
Kejriwal
open
wants to
for
be the
Sambit
leader.
Patra and his
That is
friend
the reason
Rajgopalan.
as
I'm
to
keeping
why
quiet
your
for the
leaders
time
are
being.
hopping from place to
Ashutosh,
place,
whatever you want,
trying
you
to
said
do
it.
business.
Ashutosh, whatever you wanted, you have said it already. And
Okay,
then you are keeping quiet.
Mr. Rajagopalan.
You asked everyone fascist.
Mr.
But your own
Rajagopalan,
leader
you
said
said-
he is an anarchist.
Mr. Rajagopalan, it worries me. It worries me.
I'm enjoying today. I'm enjoying today.
Enjoy.
It worries
The
me.
Aam Aadmi Party has been enjoying
It
right from the
worries
very
me.
beginning at the
It
cost of Delhi
really,
people.
on a
Don't worry.
serious note,
Because it
it
has
worries
hit you
me.
where it hurts the most.
Gentlemen, it worries me
Nahi,
terribly.
Ashutosh,
It
don't
worries
laugh
me
so
terribly.
much.
Mr. Patra,
After becoming
please.
a Jamanat Jab
Please,
Patra,
Mr.
Mr. Patra,
Patra.
is not good.
It worries me
hard.
terribly. Mr. Patra, a minute, please. Let me say, have something. Let me say something on the news hour tonight. Ms. Amrita, Amrita, it worries me terribly.
Contradictory.
It worries me terribly that a few months after a general election, so openly, on the news hour tonight, people are talking of buying and selling. I mean, we cannot reduce Indian politics to this level of crudity. I think whether there's an election or not, the fact is Delhi politics has been reduced to a level of crudity that will worry the entire country. I hope we introspect on that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on debate number 1 on the news hour tonight.